Hey Jam Stars! Yvonne Mercado here, coming to you from beautiful rural Paulden, Arizona. If you've never heard of it, look it up. I'm about 1,000 cactuses south of Flagstaff. It's a beautiful place. Anywho, Joanna asked me to share my Jamberry story with you girls. Um, the fact that I have a story, it cracks me up because I really don't feel like I'm even doing anything. I'm just like hanging out and having cute nails. And for those of you that may be watching this during a sneak peek, it really is just like that. Like we hang out, we have cute nails, and we talk about them, and the rest kind of just happens organically. Um, I signed up for Jamberry close to 6 weeks ago, maybe seven. It was October 11th, and now it's December 2nd. So maybe if somebody that has had their morning coffee can do the math, that's how long I've been a consultant. And I will tell you 157% I am confident I did the right thing. Um, if we want to back up a little bit about myself, I am a full-time flight attendant. I fly anywhere between 85 and 130 hours a month, which translates to about, if you double the number of hours I fly, that's about how many hours I truly work. So I'm away from home a lot. I usually commute into work. I live in Arizona and I commute to Boston, and I'll go to work for a week to 2 weeks at a time, sleep in a crash pad while I'm there in various hotels across the country. I live out of a bag. When I do get to come home, it's usually for about 5 to 7 days at a time, and the first day or so I spend like comatose, and then trying to catch up with my regular life. So I'm also a certified massage therapist. I have a small clientele that I also work with part-time, and I am a live-in auntie. I live with my sister, who's a single mom to twin 5-year-old girls. So basically, long story short, I am a busy girl. I have a ton going on. I was able to sneak in a few minutes right now with no pets or children saying, Auntie, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are we going to do jams? Are we going to do jams? What are you doing now? Um, so I was invited to a Facebook party of my friend Breeze, and I had never heard the word Jamberry. I thought, what on earth is on my feed now? I mean, people are always inviting me to play these games, and like I don't want to build a farm, and I don't have time, So she sent me a message and said, "Hey, this Jamberry thing are these nail wraps. I think you'd like them." And I think they're really cool. And Brie is a girl I trusted, and she had great fashion sense, and she was always cute and had cute hair and nails. Her husband does hair. He used to do my hair for years, so I thought, oh, well, Brie knows what she's talking about. Okay, I'll check it out. And Joanna Beekman was the consultant, and she was just her lovely, adorable self, and was playing all these fun games and showing these gorgeous nail wraps. Oh my gosh. I was like, what? My nails need to look like that. Why do I not know about this stuff? And being a flight attendant, I can't really have fun nails. Like classic red is as fancy as I can get. We have to have very neutral colors, but hello, my toes, I can go nuts. So I played the games and I won a few prizes and I tried them out, and I thought, well, this is really something. I mean, I'm on an airplane all day, several days at a time. I will go and spend, $45 to get a basic gel manicure and pedicure. And then I got to tip them. And then I got to take the train in Boston or wherever I am, and then try to maintain that on the road, which is impossible because some layovers have salons nearby, some don't. So sometimes I'd end up going 3 weeks to a month with these super grown out nails that I couldn't change on my own. And it was costing me a fortune. And even with gel as like perfect as it's supposed to be, a couple days on the airplane and I'm missing a whole nail altogether. So anywho, I'm long-winded, sorry. So I fell in love with Jamberry wraps, and I said, well, I need to score some free stuff, so I'm gonna have my own party. And as I'm watching my party now unfold, and all of my girlfriends now saying, oh, I want those, and they're buying these things from Joanna, and I'm thinking in my head, this lady's got to be making some money off of this. I mean, I don't know how much the commission is at this point, but I can totally do what she's doing. I mean, this is Facebook. Like, I can do Facebook. I'm totally the go-to person anyway. I'm the one who is always telling somebody, "Oh, I found this blah blah blah. You need to buy it." Like, I'm the source. I do that anyway. So, I kept that to myself, and as the party's progressing and I'm watching the sales go up, and I'm thinking, "Gosh, I'm getting hooked up, getting all this free stuff, but I wonder how much money she's making." So Joanna writes to me one day and says, I really think you'd be a great consultant. And inside I went, "You do?" And she said, "Yeah, give it some thought." And there was a sneak peek coming up. And I said, "Okay, I'll give it some thought, and I'll go to the sneak peek and I'll check it out." And in my head, I'm thinking, there is no way I can sign up for another direct sales adventure. I have signed up over the years for Avon, I think twice, Mary Kay twice. I signed up for Party Light, women's defense products like stun guns and pepper spray, which was awesome, but I can't carry that stuff with me. I'm a flight attendant. I can't carry a stun gun on the plane, all sorts, vitamins, you name it, I have attempted to sell it. So I have like a closet of starter kits, and the people in my life are done. They have had it up to here with my, "Hey, guess what I signed up for?" They don't want to hear that. They want nothing to do with it. They don't want to buy anything from me. They don't want to sign up. They don't want it. So I thought, well, I really want that heater that's in the starter kit though. And so kind of for my selfish desires, I said, "You know what? I'm doing it. I'm going to buy this starter kit, and I'm not going to tell anybody." And so that's what I did. I bought the starter kit, and I did not tell one person. I didn't tell anybody guess what I signed up for. I just didn't do that. I let my party go. And, before that, Joanna told me, these 4 girls or 5 girls booked parties in your party. So like, you can do those and you'll already have a foundation. So I thought, well, I'd kind of be stupid not to at this point. So, she made the announcement, and I hosted those parties. I'm actually still hosting the last booking for my party. And I think it's pretty cool that signing up, I've noticed that I'm 6 or 7 weeks in, and I'm still riding that wave of that first booking. So I'm seeing how you can really have longevity in your business just by working your business. And that's all I'm doing, is just working the business. I do everything that Joanna tells me to do. In these few weeks, so the first party paid for my starter kit and put a little bit of money in my pocket. I happened to have a handful of wraps that I had placed a buy 3 get 1 free order for myself, just to have solid colors that I could wear to work. And I happened to be like sorting out my catalogs in the crash pad that I stay at in base, and one of the other flight attendants that I stay with, she said, "Oh my gosh, do you have any French tips?" And I just happened to have French tips on me. And so she bought a shade of wraps off from me. And I don't know if you know anything about flight attendants, but we don't make any money. We are poor. So that $15 sheet of wraps that she bought, because I had already paid for it, paid for my dinner and my breakfast the next day on my trip. And to be honest, between you and me, I was probably just going to eat chips from the plane. So it may seem small to some of you, because maybe you are part of a dual income household and your husband also brings money in, or maybe you live with your parents, or maybe your job, you do make a ton of money. And my job, I don't make a ton of money. So to bring in $15 and be able to go to Starbucks and have dinner, like, that was awesome for me. And I was like, I'm in it to win it. Like, whatever you want me to do in Jamberry, I'm going to do it. So excuse me, I'm a little froggy this morning. In my first party, I was able to, there was a reminder on my phone that just popped up to make a video. Check, I'll check that box. Anyway, I got 3 recruits in my first party, and that just blew me away. When I signed up, Joanna told me, host a party, people are going to book and they're going to sign up, and that's just what they do. And I thought, okay, yeah, I'm sure they will, because, I've done a gazillion direct sales adventures before, and I'd always heard that, and it never happened. And that could just be because this is my magical moment and this is what God had planned for me. Or it could just be because Jamberry works and it's awesome. And I really think it's a combination of both, because there's nothing like Jamberry out there, and it's inexpensive, it's reusable, it's easy, and I can't say anything bad about these wraps. And I love hair and makeup and fashion, but I'm not good at any of it. And I've always made it a point to have a good friend who does hair, and a good friend who does makeup, and a good friend who gets a retail discount, and I let them dress me. I can do my own nails now, and that is super empowering for me. I did my first full jamacure, excuse me, in a hotel on a layover, and I did it while I was watching The Voice, and I thought, this took up virtually no space in my suitcase. It's already paid for. What I did pay for it is minimal, and if I mess it up, I can fix it, which I can't mess up. I try to mess these things up, and I bang them on the airplane, and there's no scratches. It's perfect. So within that team, it's crazy. I can't even, it's awesome. I'm so happy. Over this weekend, I just was promoted to lead consultant, which is another hilarious thing to me, because I remember looking on the compensation chart and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll probably hang out right about here in advanced consultant land, and I'm like, oh, that's probably just a pretty name they give it to make me feel special because I have one recruit. It's totally possible. I haven't even cleared 2 months yet. I just got my pro pay card in the mail yesterday because it got lost in the mail and got sent back, and I have been promoted already. It's just weird. And so yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I am having a ball, and everywhere I go, people on the plane, they're like, oh my gosh, your nails are so cute. They look nice. And I'm not even wearing any fancy designs on the plane. I'm wearing hot pink tint. That's as, and my cardinal lacquer, that's as crazy as I'm getting. But the finish is nice. It looks clean. It looks fresh. And on day 7, it looks fresh. On day 8, it looks fresh. And that is absolutely vital in my life, because I can't show up to work with junky nails. They will take me to the supervisor's office, hand me a bottle of nail polish remover, and say, do your nails. Because I can't. We have extremely strict appearance standards at work, which is why I'm in sweats today, because I protest the first couple days I'm off. Next video I'll do in uniform so you guys can see me all done up. But anyway, if you're a sneak peeker and you're watching, I have got to encourage you to just, if you're thinking in your head, I think I could maybe do that, you absolutely can. It is so easy. It's so fun. There's 200 or 300 girls in Jamstars. Somebody's always awake. I can totally testify to that, because I live in one time zone, I work in another, and in any given day, I will be in all 4 time zones of the United States. And so I'm sleeping at all different times of the day over the course of a trip. And sometimes I don't get onto the computer to ask my question or look up something until 2 in the morning, which could be 5 in the morning for someone else. But someone's always there. Somebody's always up. So you have more support than you can imagine. And it's awesome. They're easy. You don't have to sell anything. These things, oh, what's on your nails? Oh, I want some. It's like that. So thank you for listening. Sorry for chatting your ears off this morning, but yeah, I am always around if you have any questions, and I'll see you soon. Bye.